it been like coaching with your brother on your staff, and just what has your family thought about their two little boys doing this together?
It's a lot of fun. You know, it's his birthday today.
Hey.
So shout out to him for that. him and the mom. We got double. This is our first double birthday, I think. We celebrate every birthday. We always sing to them before practice, so we'll have a double singing session before today. But it's a lot of fun. We really, in the last, I graduated in 2003 and moved to Connecticut. So in the last 20 plus years, we haven't been in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was at Robert Morris, I was at Niagara. He was at Rutgers, I was at Niagara and then Delaware. And then, you know, so we have not even lived in the same area, right, to really see each other. You know, so it was always a treat to be able to see him and Julie and the girls, you know, maybe once a year if we were lucky. You know, a lot of FaceTime. So to be here every day, I always knew how good he was at this, how organized, how detailed, how meticulous. But to see him every day, his handwriting is way better. His handwriting is like a printer. Mine is like I wrote it with my foot. So we have plenty of differences there. But yeah, just how he is, the way he operates with people, the way he operates with the guys, how he is on the floor, his intensity. He's not quite the pain in the ass that he was when we were younger, but he still has that competitive spirit. He was the guy in, you know, all the CYO games and whatever. It was like always starting trouble with somebody and mouthing off and diving in people's legs and you know, things like that. That still comes out every once in a while. Not nearly as much.
Are you guys a foil to each other at all? I don't know. Do you, like, in your coaching styles and how you approach personnel management, do you contrast?
No, I think we have a good balance of there's plenty of similarities, you know, and again, coming from where we come from, it's always been about people. That's what my dad's always preached, about the people. Make sure you take care of the people. Take care of the people. So I think we both are good at that, right? Like I think we both have a feel for that. Like, all right, like who needs their arm around them? Who needs the kick in the butt? Who needs the pat in the back? And I see that with him. Like I see him really good with that. Like when I'm in there with my door closed trying to get something done and I look up and I see a guy walk by and I know, like, really all those guys have done a really good job at that, but I know that guy's going to sit with Jimmy or sit with Chris or sit with Brett, and it's going to be something very valuable, you know, and then that guy's leaving, you see another one walking down the hallway. So they're all really good at that, but yeah, I mean, from where we're from, that's always been a big emphasis, the people.
Anything else, Coach?
You talked on Sunday a little bit about how the depth of this group has kind of made you adjust and alter how you think about rotations and how many guys you want to play. How do you see yourself as we get close to the season opener here, kind of adjusting how you think about how deep you want to go, the groupings you want to play together based on how many guys you want to get out on the court?
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely be deeper than any of the teams I've had before, you know, and play more guys that way. And I told them the other night, I'll tell them again today, I've told some of them in some individual meetings, like, this is not lip service, this is not, as you guys get to know me, like, I'm not real good at the coach speak. Sometimes I say, you know, too much of what's on my mind, but again, it's who I am and how I am. So, like, so this isn't just, oh yeah, the coach is putting on for whatever. Like, I truly have full confidence in all those guys. 1 through 13 right now that are healthy. I have full confidence in every single one. We need them. I know that they can help us. It is very, very difficult to play 13. It was hard to play 11 the other night. But I do know and do feel very confident that if we get to a point, injury, foul trouble, just hey, this guy just, for whatever reason, it's not working for him, let's try somebody else. Like, we have enough guys to go down that line. Now, again, there's going to be nights where guys are going to have to make that sacrifice, right? Like, yeah, I'm good and I feel good and I'm ready to go, but you know what? That other guy, he just hit 3 shots in a row, so he's got to stay. Like, we got to extend his run a little bit. I do, watching the film, like, I do see, I let some guys stay a little longer to kind of see, and again, it's hard this time of year. You're trying to get them their game legs and things like that. But I can see certain cutoffs with certain guys. Like, all right, this guy can go 3 hard minutes, and I got to get him. Because at 3:08, something bad's about to happen. And actually, one of the guys kind of said that, to the bench, said to Jimmy or something, he said, yo, I need one because I don't know if I can go, which is fine. Like, I'd rather that than, like, let me go be the hero and stick it out, and then you give up a back cut, you give up an offensive rebound, you give up a whatever, you can't execute on offense because you're dead tired. Like, there's not a big drop off, right? So it doesn't have to be like, all right, you know what, go out there and hide, get some rest over these next 2 possessions because I'm going to need you coming up here. Like, no, just come sit. It's fine. You're going to get 2 or 3 minutes. You're going to be right back out there. So I do have the confidence in doing that. And it's hard. It's like, I'll be honest with you, it is very difficult. No one's going to cry for me, but it's very difficult in my chair trying to look down that bench and go like, all right, that guy's been out for 6 minutes and he needs to go back in. But that guy's rolling and that guy needs to go too and he needs to run, like, so that, it's hard. It's hard right now. But I asked them for that problem. I wanted that problem. I did not want the problem to go out there and come out of these 2 exhibitions and go like, oh my God. Like, who's coming off the bench? Like, who are we playing? Like, we got to start that guy? Like, he can't. So, you know, they all have to be ready because they're all going to have a time to shine. Not going to be every night, but they're all going to have a time to shine, and they all have to be ready for that.
You feel like y'all should be equipped to maybe wear some teams down that play shorter rotations because of that?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. I even said to these guys just now, we were going through our film session for this afternoon, and like, we fouled too much on Saturday or Sunday, and some of those silly fouls, like, we can't have those. But there's also a piece to where I'm like, if it's making them call fouls on the other team, and we're now playing our 7, 8, 9, and they got to play their 7, 8, 9, we're winning those matchups. I'm sure of that. So again, we have to clean some of it up, but there's also we want to be aggressive. We want to be aggressive at other teams, get them into foul trouble. Now they got to put in their backup big. Well, we got 3 bigs that are all Atlantic 10 starting level bigs. Like, we can't all play at the same time, so that's hard. But knowing that, hey, you know what? Firm just picked up a 2nd foul, and Key can go, or okay, this just happened, now Lazar can go, or we got to play this way with this group. We have that to do. Now we have to tighten up some things and be better doing those things, but in terms of having the necessary pieces to do it, we have it.
Thanks, guys.